again, everyone. Kevin Loge, your Fedway's Master of Whiskey here, coming to you from Shannon Rose Pub in Clifton with this month's installment of the Fedway Whiskey video series. And we're here to talk to you today about Buffalo Trace Kentucky Bourbon. Buffalo Trace has a very, very long and rich tradition of distilling in Kentucky in Franklin County where they're located. They put up their first distillery way back in 1787, and it still runs on the same site where that original building was built way back then. A lot of firsts for this distillery. They're very, very much so at the fore of whiskey experimentation and kind of trial and error from way back when. They were the first modern distillery to be built there in 1857. They were the first distillery to use climate-controlled warehouses in the 1880s, so very much so ahead of their time. Now this distillery, they use pure limestone water from the Kentucky River, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away from the distillery itself. They use a typical standard, if you will, mash bill for their bourbon, which is corn, rye, and barley. You have to use, by government law, minimum 51% corn for bourbon, and of course Buffalo Trace does follow that to the letter of the law. For aging, they have to use, again by government law, new charred white American oak barrels. Buffalo Trace uses barrels that are anywhere from 50 to 70 years old, the trees that are felled to create these barrels. So they take a lot of time and a lot of effort putting the production and the aging in to create quite a fantastic and very high quality bourbon. One of the most awarded distilleries in all the world, let alone North America. It's by far and away the #1 most awarded distillery in North America. And the biggest feather in their cap in 2000 from Malt Advocate magazine, considered by many to be the Bible among whiskey drinkers, they were given Distillery of the Year, the first time any North American distillery had ever captured that honor. So they're a very, very big producer, very popular brand, and very, very high quality. 140 some odd awards they've garnered in the last 15 years or so. And as far as flavors go, you get a very, very rich, very sweet vanilla, kind of caramel, a little bit of a ginger spice on the nose. Flavor-wise, very, very rich. It's got a nice dry finish, but very, very crisp, loaded with vanilla, loaded with honey. It's got a nice, real rich sweetness to it, and very, very velvety. So until next time, this is Kevin Loge, Fedway Master of Whiskey, signing off until we see you all again for next month's installment of the Fedway Whiskey video series. Cilantro.